Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Pizza Oven and Outdoor Kitchen Film. We are now on episode 7. Here I'm showing you a few clips of what's happened in the previous episodes. In this episode, I'll be showing you how I build the chimney up and build the arch bricks to ensure the smoke is channeled up into the flue. This is quite important to make sure you don't get all the smoke ballooning out the door. I also show you how to set the outer arch compared to the inner arch to make sure you can get a door in the correct position. Now, while I'm waiting for this perlite to come, I start building up this chimney on this opening. So I'm going to fill in here with some stonework. We're going to do some brick up these sides and stonework the other side of it, brick arch. I'll stop talking and start laying stones. It took me a while to get the idea because ideally I wanted stonework there as well and coming up, but I just thought it's going to look too chunky. So that is one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. This little bit here, we'll build up stonework and then we'll have a bit of slate from the fire brick to there with a bit of an overhang, so we've got a nice landing when you put your pizzas in and out. So now we need to get some stonework to get us up to the height of that while continuing it through. So I'll try and find a cornerstone, maybe do that in one. And if you'll notice here, I've done a pencil line just set back from the edge of the first arch. So the reason we do this is we're going to work to this line, and when we get a door made up, you want the door on the oven side of the chimney so you can seal it off after you finish cooking. And this will mean it'll hold the heat so you can cook it in the next day. So that's why you put all the insulation on, because it'll just hold the heat. Far away at all there, that's pretty much what we want. That'll do us there. Not far off there. I probably won't build this front bit up here yet till I have the bit of slate. I've got it over there, but until I know the thickness, I don't want to have a huge bed under it and get it wrong, so I'll build it all together there. So now we can lay 3 courses of brick up here and hope we can sort of get to the height we're after. Yeah, it'll work, but I need the brick in first really, because everything's been measured off that brick. And let's see what we can do here. It might end up being 4 courses of brick because these are a slightly thinner one than these other ones. Put that there like that. I'll have to just do little pieces there. I'm not going to bond this because we'll end up with a little piece there and a little piece there, so those will just be filled in with 3 little pieces. We'll do it really. That. Right, that's good. I'm going to lay these bricks now, so we've got something to work against, so I'll lay all of these. All this brickwork's now done ready, so we're going to do the stonework now on the outside of this. I don't want it too wide, as I said before. I don't want it to dominate too much. I still want to see the dome. When I'm looking straight at it, I want to see the dome sticking out. So I think that's part of the feature of a pizza oven. Some people square the domes in. I want to try and keep it as it is. So we'll just build a corner up here, well, build into there as we go. And I'll have to build the background as well. I won't build right into this, so I want more perlite to be around the back of it. I don't want any cold spots here. Around that. might seem a bit of a waste. You but I literally have no other use for them. They're going to be thrown away. Well, these cuts anyway. So we're looking for 370 roughly again. There we are. That's why plumb lines are so good if you can do them. They just make such a nice straight edge. It's never the same trying to plumb up or measure. It'll still be okay, but it's not as good. Just going to do a bit of pointing on the inside of this. Going to do weather struck on this. This is just an angled joint. It's actually gone off a bit too much. These bricks just sucked it right up. Nice soft brush on this. I'll do the same on these. I'll just do the outside of this so you can see. I'm not going to switch the camera on. See, it's a bit soft this side. The sun doesn't hit it so much maybe. We built this corner up a bit, so we're bringing it up to the same height as the other side. It's a bit longer. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. So I've set this arch up, which is the same profile as what I used below. It's not exactly going to match the arch behind it, but it'll work. I put all these bricks on here ready. I put a couple of pencil marks where each joint should be, spaced them out as they should be. These middle couple need sort of picking up. I have to put some spaces under it because I need to pick the middle up to do the back arch. Anyway, I'll show you now how this chimney is going to work. So I've cut these 4 bricks. I've cut them to make a bit of a chimney opening, but I'll show you now what I mean. So I cut them like that to give a bit of a chimney opening. These will also have a gap there, so the smoke will channel up anywhere in here and get up into the circular chimney flue that I put in, which will be sitting on there somewhere. So there's enough room for the smoke to get out. A bit difficult one to explain, but we'll get laying this arch. I got to lay a couple of bits of stone here to support the edge of this arch, same there, and we'll start building it. It's also very important you make your chimney opening there big enough to channel the smoke away. I've done before and I just literally left a hole like that. Didn't quite work, so you want that bit of a channel to capture all that smoke coming out and get up into the middle like that. So that is very important. Try to keep an eye on these pencil marks I put in. Make sure everything's in line here. Other reason other than that. Just so we know, for the baby in the background, that is my child. Make sure you fill the frogs in on the brick so you don't have any voids. These ones have a bit of a double frog, a small double frog. don't actually know my design beyond this, but I know these corners need to come up a tiny bit more. So I need to get thinking tonight for the design. See what we do. Quite tight in there, you know. This could be a moment.